friends, it's Rana, and it's been a while since the last time I made a TBR video of any sort, because I'm not really a huge fan of TBR videos, because I become very ambitious making the TBR pile and end up reading like half of them. But I decided to do this one because I feel really excited for Ramadan and I want to read a lot of books during Ramadan. I suddenly last night had this surge in me that I want to read books. It's been a while since I felt this feeling because I've been struggling with a slump for a while now. So I said, why not? Let's make a TBR video to encourage myself to read the books I really want to read during Ramadan. I know that the pile is very ambitious, but why not? Let's hope for the best, and hopefully I'm gonna read all of them, or at least start some of them. Most of these reads are religious Islamic, but some of them are not, for the purpose of having a fun read between the Islamic books. Let's start with the top of the priority, and it is the Holy Quran. This is my favorite copy of the Holy Quran. I had it since I believe 15 years or something like that. I bought it from one of my first visits to Saudi Arabia. The reason why I love this one so much is because it is separated into parts from the first one to the sixth one, and I love that so much because it encourages me to read faster or to finish reading the parts I'm in, since they are so short or so small. The Holy Quran is around 600 pages, so each one of them is around 100 pages. And an accompanying book that I want to read is the Holy Quran again. This one is in English, that one is in Arabic, in the original language that it was meant to be. This one is an English translation. I want to read them together to see how it differentiates the English one from the original Arabic. I never read the whole Quran in English. I have always been reading it in Arabic since I learned how to read. And I just wanted to see how different it would be, how the English translation might lose some aspect of the beauty of the Arabic language. And at the same time, I want to experience how non-Arab Muslims read the Quran. The next book I have is a book that I have been reading for years now, on and off, because I don't know why. I don't know why I kept putting it down, even though I was really enjoying it and learning so much from it. But it is Al-Rahiq Al-Makhtoum by Safi Al-Rahman Al-Mubarak Kafuri, or in English is the Sealed Nectar. It's a biography of our Prophet Muhammad. I am less than halfway through this book. I have been reading it. I started reading it a couple of years ago, stopped, then continued, then stopped, and now I'm attempting to finish reading it this month. I think this will be the hardest challenge for me to finish, but I found an audiobook of it on YouTube, and the person who is reading it is doing so good of a job that it will encourage me to finish it. The next book is a book I started reading last night, and it is the Selected Poems of Emily Dickinson. It has nothing to do with Ramadan. I just felt like reading some poetry. I'm on page 10 of it and I'm loving it. She's one of my favorite poets, and I really felt like reading her poems last night, so I started it. I most probably will carry this book with me to work and read it on my way back home on the bus. It is very short and easy to read, so I'm gonna put it between all these religious books. Now, these are my top priority. I have another 3 books that I want to at least start. First one is تثبيت حجية السنة ونقد أصول المنكرين لأحمد بن يوسف السيد. It is another short Islamic book, around 140 pages. It talks about hadith and the science of hadith, and I'm not really pretty sure what else, but I really want to at least start it. It seems like an easy read, so hopefully I'm gonna finish it. The next book that I know I'm not gonna finish during Ramadan/March, but I want to start and read or make a good dent in the number of pages in it, and it is The Shadow of the Gods by John Gwynne. I had this book on my 5-star prediction list for a while now, and it is the only book left on my 5-star prediction video, the last one, and I just want to read it and see if my prediction is correct or not. Is it the right book to read during Ramadan? I don't know. Hopefully it has nothing blasphemous in it. I would happy if I just read at least 100 pages of it by the end of March. And last but not least, the book that I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna finish in March, but I just want to start it because one of my 2025 goals was to read this series or this long history book during 2025, a book each month and a half, but I didn't start it yet, and we are in March. So yeah, the book is Al-Bidaya wal-Nihaya by Ibn Kathir, or The Beginning and the End by Ibn Kathir. It is a history book from the start of the creation till, I believe, the end of times, and it is a history book, but from the perspective of Islam, so it is with an Islamic touch. You can see the other parts here, the other 6 parts. Each one of them contains 2 books, so it's not just one book. So we have 14 books, so 7 in total. I was planning to read one every a month and a half, starting from January, but I was, like I said, in a really bad reading slump, and I wasn't feeling like picking this huge tome. So it is March where I'm gonna attempt to start this challenge. So these are all the books that I'm planning to read in the month of Ramadan/March. I will obviously read an audiobook alongside them. I don't know which audiobook I'm gonna read, but it will probably be for the Reading Around the World challenge. I didn't decide which one I'm gonna listen to yet. Very ambitious TBR, but I'm in the mood for reading. What about you? What books are you planning to read in March/Ramadan? Please tell me in the comments. I'm really curious what people read during Ramadan. So that's it for my very short TBR video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to see my future videos, and I will see you next time. Bye!